The Roma High School band boasts many All-Stater students. We will tell you who some of them are later. Skills USA students come back victorious from competition. We will tell you what they got. Varsity wrestlers advance to state competition. We will tell you who some of those varsity wrestlers are later. 2 members of the varsity football team are selected to be in an all-state team. We will tell you more on that later. Athletic department receives a giant grant. We will tell you how much we got and why we got that later. Students prepare tax return forms through the VITA program. We will tell you more about that later. And we have your 7-day weather forecast and important district-wide announcements headed your way. I am Danilo Gonzalez, and you are watching GTN Live. Good Friday afternoon, Gladiator Nation! My name is Danilo Gonzalez, and you are watching GTN Live, where our goal is to bring you, our most faithful viewers, the most interesting things of what is going on here in Roma ISD. Now, today is March 1st, 2019, the first day of March, and heading once again into the weekend. Let's get started with our top story for today. The Roma High School band has a record number of all-state members this year. Angie Martinez reports.
On February 13th, 15 Roma High School band students traveled to San Antonio to perform with the Texas All-State Ensembles at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. High school students chosen to perform in these ensembles have competed through auditions to qualify at state level. Manfred Guerra will tell us more about how he feels.
I feel very accomplished, and I'm also very proud of the other members from this band that made it to state as well.
This competitive process begins throughout the state in auditions hosted by 33 TMEA regions. State level is the most honorable title a band high school student can reach. These students worked hard all year round with practice and dedication to winning this competition. Congratulations to the 15 high school band students who honorably received this rewarding experience. Angie Martinez, GTN News, Roma High School.
Once again, congratulations to all of our All-Stater band students, and hopefully you all do very well in your All-State competition. The Roma High School Skills USA team competed in district competition in Harlingen, Texas, and came home victorious in several categories, including broadcast television production, building trades, and automotive. Maria Flores has more.
This past week, the Roma High School Skills USA chapter competed in district competition. The construction technology students all earned first place and are advancing to state competition. They also earned best show as an entire group. Some GTN students were also successful in their own competitions. The broadcast news production earned first place, while the TV video production team earned superior rating for their project. Both of these teams will be advancing to the state competition. Mr. Jaime Escobar tells us more.
I'm really proud of my students. We competed in Skills USA District 13 competition this past Saturday at TSTC in Harlingen, and our students did exceptionally well. For the first time ever, we had our broadcast news team win district in Skills USA, and they'll be representing Roma High School at the state competition Corpus early April. We want to thank administrators, want to thank everybody that supports our program, parents, students. GTN has a very strong tradition in doing well in Skills USA and in BPA, and we're proud of that, and we continue to raise the bar each and every year.
Congratulations to all of these students and good luck at state competition. Maria Flores, GTN News, Roma High School.
Once again, congratulations to all of our Skills USA students for participating and winning in the district meet, and hopefully you all do very well in your state competition. Members of the wrestling team made history this year by advancing to state competition for the first time since the program was established. Angela Moreno has the details.
On Saturday, February 16, the varsity wrestling team traveled to Austin to compete for regionals. At regionals, Jonathan Rios placed 5th and is a state alternate, and Leonel Peña placed 3rd and is the first state qualifier in Roma's varsity wrestling history.
We were excited. First time ever in our history. I think this is our 5th year with the wrestling program, and to get a kid to go to state, I think that's a great accomplishment for our program. It was a tough season all year long. It was hard. We had our ups and downs, injuries, tough opponents, but at the end of the day, it all paid off. When it came down to it, we faced a very tough opponent to make it to state. Leo came out with a victory, and I think it was all worth it. My hat's off to them, the whole team, Leo, Ellie, Jonathan, who all made regionals. I had a chance to make state. They were almost there, very close matches, but just the way it goes. And we're just happy to have Leo make it his senior year. Great kid, 3-year regional qualifier, and for him to make it in his senior year is just a great accomplishment for him and for the program. He was one of our first wrestlers. He's the one that built this program up, and hopefully those young guys can follow his footsteps.
Making it to state was a very amazing experience because it has been one of my main goals since sophomore year, since the program started. Regionals, the competition in regionals was very hard, very tough opponents, but I feel glad and proud to be one of the first ones to make it to state from Roma.
Congratulations to the varsity wrestling boys. Angela Moreno, GTN News, Roma High School.
Brandon Duarte and David Rios were recently selected to the All-State football team in their respective position and division. Anisa Renteria reports.
This past Friday, football player Brandon Duarte was awarded with the TSWA 5A First Team Puncher. Alongside this achievement, David Rios was named All-State Honorable Mention for linebacker by the Texas Associated Press Sports Editor. These awards are ones that many dream to achieve. Football players Brandon Duarte and David Rios have more.
Me siento muy feliz porque sé que es algo muy difícil de lograr, pero a pesar de todo el trabajo, o sea, sé que el trabajo te da estos frutos, el trabajar fuertemente, días que no había práctica yo me quedaba y entrenaba un poco más. A veces era el primero en llegar, venía de clases de colegio y llegando me venía y en verano, todo el verano estuve así y al último dio frutos. Pues fue el viernes en la tarde después de escuela, iba en camino para el partido de fútbol y me manda mensaje un coach. Era una foto de una publicación del artículo ese y pues yo me quedé como decía que había agarrado primer equipo y yo me quedé como pues a lo mejor es de primer equipo del distrito, ya lo sabía y entonces le pregunté al coach, le volví a preguntar ¿qué es esto? Me dice no, pues agarraste primer equipo de todo el estado y pues me emocioné y no me la creía y hasta ahora es fecha que no me la creo, o sea que agarré ese premio si se podría decir así. Pues se siente un poco triste, te deja porque ya es tu última temporada y vas a dejar de ver compañeros de equipo que estuviste con ellos los 4 años o desde más pequeño y es una gran emoción, ¿verdad? Jugar con todos ellos, pero ahora viene lo bueno, que es el colegio, la universidad y más que todo lo mejor, si se puede buscar llegar a jugar a la universidad, pues qué bueno y es todo.
It feels really good to have accomplished one of my goals. I've worked hard all summer and I'm finally glad I got it. It was after school, I went towards the field house because I had track practice. I went, he called me into his office. He told me, I couldn't believe it at first, but then he showed me on the site and it just felt unreal. It's really sad because I'm not gonna be able to play alongside with my brothers anymore, but I'm really proud that I got to put our school on the map.
We'd like to congratulate Brandon Duarte and David Rios individually for the recognized efforts of this past season. We would also like to wish them the best of luck in their future endeavors. Anisa Renteria, GTN News, Roma High School.
The athletic department recently received a $12,000 grant from the J.J. Watts Foundation. These funds will go towards buying uniforms and equipment for the middle school softball and baseball teams. Vidal Cruz has more.
The athletic department is proud to announce that the Justin J. Watts Foundation has awarded Roma Middle School and Ramiro Barrera Middle School a $12,000 grant to fund all uniforms and equipment for their new baseball and softball teams. The head coaches for both programs were excited about receiving additional funding for these new middle school programs.
This grant will help my student athletes playing baseball as far as them getting equipment, them getting jerseys, and of course, them becoming more funded as far as them getting more help in the equipment that they need, especially this being the second year. That's going to help them a lot.
A special thanks for the athletic department to grant writer Mrs. Jenny Flores Alvarez for preparing and submitting the application to the foundation. The athletic department is also very grateful for the Justin J. Watts Foundation for their generous contribution.
No, I just basically would like to thank everybody involved, especially Ms. Jenny Flores Alvarez and Mr. Javier Squad.
Vidal Cruz, GTN News, Roma High School.
Once again, thank you so much to the J.J. Watts Foundation for giving us this grant, and we will make very good use out of these funds. Students and teachers under the VITA program have been very busy these past several months preparing for tax returns for local families. Yolexi Villarreal has the details.
On Wednesday, February 20th, the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program held a presentation for parents and students at the Roma ISD Central Office on how students can train to become IRS certified through joining VITA. Ms. Abigail Ortega has more on the VITA program.
VITA is the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. It's a program that's offered throughout the whole nation, and it is under the IRS, and then there's also sponsors that get involved with the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. Here in the Valley, the organization who is responsible for this is the United Way of South Texas. They're the ones that reach out to the community, ask for volunteers, for site coordinators, quality reviewers, volunteer preparers, and even greeters as well. Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, it's great for our community because it allows us to train our students to get IRS certified, and it allows them to also offer volunteer hours.
Low-income families are able to come to room A16 on Tuesdays and Thursdays for assistance with their yearly income services. Yolexi Villarreal, GTN News, Roma High School.
And now into the weather. Temperatures will stay warm for this weekend, starting with today. The highs were at 83 and will be rather cloudy tonight as it lowers to a pleasant 68 degrees. Saturday will be very warm with a patchy low clouds and fog. The highs will be at 88 with times of clouds and sun for the afternoon and will stay warm for the evening with a low of 70 degrees. Expect a mostly cloudy day for Sunday. The highs will be at 91 degrees and look forward to a drastic turn for the evening as temperatures drop to a cold 47 degrees with a 55% chance of rain. Moving on to the upcoming week, we will see a drop in temperatures for the upcoming days. Starting on Monday, the highs will be at 53 degrees with a cloudy afternoon and will remain cloudy as the evening comes in with a low of 44 degrees. Expect a 42% chance of rain for Tuesday with highs at 52 and a cloudy cold evening with lows at 43 degrees. Wednesday will be partly cloudy and fairly cool with highs at 57 and will get slightly colder by nightfall as temperatures drop to 51 degrees. Temperatures start to warm up a bit for Thursday as a mostly sunny day is expected throughout the afternoon, with the highs at 74 and the lows at 56. Ending the week with a partly sunny Friday with highs at 83 and lows at 58 degrees. This has been your weekly weather forecast update, and remember that the weather is constantly changing, so always check it daily for a more accurate reading so you can make precautionary adjustments for your day. And now in sports, specifically in softball, the JV Light and Dark teams are playing against Sherryland on Saturday, March 2nd at 9:30 a.m. The varsity team will play against PSJA Memorial at PSJA on Tuesday, March 5th at 7 p.m. And now in baseball, the varsity team will be playing against Brownsville Veterans on Monday, March 4th. The game will take place at Brownsville at 6 p.m. And in soccer, the girls' JV team will be playing against Rio on Saturday, March 2nd here in Roma. The game begins at 10 a.m. The boys' varsity team will also have a game next week on Tuesday, March 5th against PSJA Southwest. The game is scheduled to be played here at home at 7 p.m. So good luck to all of our athletes in their upcoming games and events. And now to some upcoming school events. Let's look at what's happening around the district for this upcoming week. Over at Veterans Memorial Elementary, the 5th grade formal pictures will take place on Tuesday, March 5th at 8 a.m. And at Roma High School, there will be a parent meeting on Thursday, March 7th at the school's library. The meeting begins at 4:15 p.m., so parents, please make plans to attend. And one final announcement, the Roma High School 1-Act Play team will have their very first competition with their play Eurydice tomorrow, Saturday, March 2nd at PSJ Southwest at 1 p.m. If you want to support our gladiator actors and watch a very interesting play, you'll get it if you go see us, please come out to support us and have fun. And that is all that we have for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you back here again next week for more news on what is going on here in Roma ISD. My name is Danilo Gonzalez. Thank you for watching, and, of course, go Gladiators!